What's up, guys? Welcome to Pelvi Biz Podcast. I'm your host, Kelly Alhui. Today, I'm going to kind of give you a recap of my last week that's been happening. It's just been so magical. I have been dreaming of something like this for the past 6 years. I didn't know if it was going to happen, to be honest. There's just been a lot that's occurred over the last, there's always a lot over the last year, I would say even year and a half. And it just didn't stop and hasn't stopped. And it's just been like one hit after the next, after the next. But the positive in that is there's always perseverance and pushing through and just keep waking up every single day and doing, like, just taking another step forward. So if you guys are listening to this right now and you're like, how do I keep going in hard times? You literally just have to wake up and make the choice to be like, okay, I'm going to do something that's going to move my business forward, no matter how painful it might be, or no matter how uncomfortable I am. I have to actually start taking steps and moving forward. And that is what was able to get me basically this weekend that I just encountered. And I want to tell you guys about it. So I'm part of this dinner series. Lori Harder puts it on, and Chris Harder. And we were in Laguna Beach at the Montage. And for those that don't know that area, it's a very nice hotel. I would say it's the most prettiest area I've ever been in, best hotel I've ever been in. And I was surrounded by the most amazing people. And when I say that this was such a special thing to attend, number one, it was just a lot just to even get out there, because just to get from Virginia to Laguna Beach, my staff was in and out. I was unsure about who was in the company, who was out of the company. But no matter what, I told myself I'm going to go to this event so that I can be around like-minded people and be able to continue to progress. And that is what happened. So I left Virginia. My husband and my dog ended up coming with me. Which is amazing because I've never had them on a business trip before. So it was just really cool to have them here and be able to just, let them see, what a business trip is like. Just to have them, in the room before and after the conference. It's just truly, truly amazing. And that was like a big goal of mine, is not only that I'm able to experience this stuff, but that my husband and my dog are able to also experience it with me, and together we can do this as a family instead of me traveling, them being back home, and vice versa. So that was a really special moment that I've been dreaming of for probably, honestly, 6 years now. And I didn't know if it was going to happen. And so that was really cool. And then to top it all off, I was surrounded by probably about, I don't know how many exact people, but maybe 50 or 60 really amazing entrepreneurs, that make 7, 8, 9 figures. And they have such inspiring, amazing stories, every single person. And it's just truly amazing to meet people and understand what they do. And every single person in that room can provide value. Every single person. No matter if they're just starting their companies, or matter if they're trying to exit or start a new company, whatever it is, every single person I learned something from. And that's really why you guys should be surrounded and be in groups like masterminds, or just groups that uplift you, because you get different ideas, even in your industry, not in your industry. You just get different ideas from other things that, people are doing. So it's just really amazing to be surrounded by these people. And I think the best thing in these rooms is you can say your dreams and no one says you're crazy. Everyone is like, hell yeah, you can do that. Why can't you? Let's go do it now. Oh, and by the way, I know this person that knows this person that could help you out on that. Is that cool? You want their contact? Yeah, I want their contact. Cool, I'll hook you up today. Your wish is my command. And when you're in a room like that, do you know how fast you can go from 0 to 100? It's just like mind blowing. They literally are like, yeah, I need connections for my podcast more. Okay, great. Here you go. Like, what? Okay, thank you. And so it brings up a point of, business is about having fun and making friends while doing it. It really is. It's not about sales. It's not about marketing. It's just, do you know the right people? Like, really, can you be the connector? Can you be the person that really is able to, connect and communicate your messaging well? And can you help other people and make friends in the meantime while doing it? That's all I think about is like, hey, I'm meeting someone new. I just want to become friends with you. That's it. I just want to know about you, and I truly want to become friends with you. That's it. And if you think about it like that, rather than like, oh, I'm trying to make a sale from them, I'm trying to get something from them, like, no, you're not going to win in business. You have to know how to give. And I was surrounded by tons of givers this weekend, and it just felt amazing because normally people, a lot in my world, there's a lot of takers. So, which is fine. You learn as a leader that there will be lots of takers. But it's also nice to be in a room that's giving back to you as well. So it's just super cool. The vibe was cool. I just really feel energized. I've been taking this whole week off and this whole next week off just to think and process and get ready for the new year because there's a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. I mean, we got a lot. PelviBiz is always changing. OrthoPelvic is always changing. I change both companies always. Nothing is ever stagnant. I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I'm thinking about what's the next thing and what's the biggest problem that I need to solve. So if you guys got problems, mention it below because I will literally help come up with a solution for your problem. And for OrthoPelvic, there's always better and bigger problems to solve as well there. So just diving into that. And so I want to kind of give some takeaways over the weekend, if you guys don't mind, that I kind of, got reminded of. So number one, the first takeaway was boring gets the win. I like this. Boring gets the win. Doing something simple over and over again with you just making small tweaks is how you actually win the entrepreneur game. That's truly it, guys. So many people think that there's a new person that's marketing, they have this, or a new person that's marketing this. There's no magic golden ticket. It's can you wake up every single day and literally truly take steps to be like, okay, I'm going to try this today. I'm going to execute this today. And by the way, this may be like breaking news, but if you have a business, let's say it's making 7 figures, that doesn't mean next year you're guaranteed to make 7 figures, by the way. That doesn't mean just because you hit your highest 40K month that you're going to continue to make 40K. You have to actually do something completely different to continue to actually make that 40K. You cannot do the same thing, I promise you, especially with AI around the corner. Well, it's already here. You cannot do the same thing you were doing last month. You have to learn new things, just so you know. Just being honest. So that's what I'm here to teach you guys. I'm here to teach you the new stuff that people are doing from all across industries, not just in the, healthcare world, but it applies to healthcare because that's my main, target is I'm targeting pelvic floor therapists, chiropractors, PTs, OTs, anyone that treats pelvic floor, that's who I help. So, I really like that. Boring gets the win because I think so many of us look for the shining object of like, what's the next best thing that's going to just give me all the clients? Guess what? There's nothing out there. I'm just letting you know. That doesn't work like that. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of executing, doing the thing, and then tweaking. Executing, doing the thing, tweaking. That's what actually gets you the win. So I think that's really, really important. I like this thing that was said as well. Storytelling. The number one thing in storytelling is make people care. Make people care. Which means if you are telling a story, by the way, stories sell, facts tell. Stories sell, facts tell. If you are telling a story, the story should lead to a solution that the client or potential client wants. So you shouldn't just be telling a story just to tell a story. You should be telling a story of how Sally was able to solve our leakage problems with your method to get the potential client that you're talking to want to buy your product or want to come in or whatever else. because they saw themselves in Sally's story. The other thing I realized at this event, the other takeaway I realized was when people found out I was a pelvic floor therapist, holy shit, like I should have had a product ready to go and been like, here, buy my product. Everyone wanted their prolapse and leakage problem solved, and they wanted it in a product form because they didn't have time to go to the doctor. So, lesson here. Always be ready with a product on hand when people are ready to buy. Because the event had mostly women, not all, but mostly women, and every single one of them pretty much had a leakage problem, which is my target audience. So one of them, right? So I could have sold probably $2,000-$3,000 worth of product just while I'm there to help solve their leakage. Crazy. But missed that opportunity, okay? Because I didn't have my product or even my website. I mean, I had my website, but it's not on our website. My product ready to go. So note to the wise, anything you're doing in person, you should be doing online, guys. People want it. People want it in condensed time. They want it, okay? So make it good and get it to solve their leakage problem. That's key. What else? Oh, I like this one. This was a good one. No means not today. So when someone tells you no, how often do you guys just throw up your hands and quit? You're just like, I'm done. Well, no just means not today. So message them again, message them again, message again. Normally you should be messaging on a Thursday or a Friday because people are more than likely going to get back to you. If you message on a Monday, the likelihood of them getting back to you is probably slim because there's a lot they have to do on a Monday. So just a couple tips here and there on that. Okay. Let's see what else. What are my other takeaways? Let's see here. Business success. Business success comes from 5 different things. So I'll get out a pen and paper for this one. Number 1, you just want to make friends. That's it. Number 2, you take action. You immediately just go and do the thing. Number 3, each day that you wake up, you want to do 1% better than you did that following day. So mistakes happen. We all make mistakes. But how can we learn from those mistakes and not make those mistakes again? And how can we automate it or systematize it? Number 4, give 100% effort. That's me. I probably give 110 all the time. Number 5, be able to change quickly and focus on the small stuff daily. So when you're able to pivot quickly, like I said, you're going to have to change. You're going to be able to have to pivot quickly to be able to have a successful business for over 5 years and beyond. Okay, you have to change how you're doing things. If you're able to change just the slightest little things every single day, you're going to be able to stay in the game and be able to stay on top. So I think that was important. I would say the last thing I probably really took away from the dinner series was, I like this one a lot, it spoke to me. If I have to tell you how to do your job, it's not for you. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but if I have to tell you how to do your job, it's not for you, resonates with me a lot. Because I couldn't tell you how many people I have hired that are not the right fit at all for that role, and you end up teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching and teaching, and you're 6 months in and we're still teaching. I'm at the level that I just don't have the time for that right now. So I want to hire someone that comes in with the whereabouts where if I'm hiring for a leadership role, they need to be leading immediately. And they need to be bringing ideas in rather than me having to coach them and then all of a sudden they're mad because they think that we're all micromanaging them. That's not the case. So I think that's really important. You want someone that also believes in the vision, and you want someone to spell out like truly how are we going to get there? How are we going to get there? And then you got to give them all the credit because they're the one that actually got you there. So I think those are the biggest lessons and takeaways from this weekend it was just a really cool to be surrounded by other entrepreneurs, what I truly live for. And it was just like amazing to have my family with me and be in the place that I absolutely love. So just want to give you guys a recap of my weekend, and hopefully you guys are doing well. If you guys, we do have a Black Friday coming out very soon. So if you guys are interested in being around people that you want to like elevate with, and you truly want to elevate your life, man, oh man, we got the deal for you. So stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout on my Instagram at PelviBiz, and game on. So talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.